How to get ready for the event. See you there. Supreme being. Divine souls, how are you all? I'm André and
Petya.
We are here in this video to share love and about the event. So we found out something amazing yesterday, and it was amazing. Oh my gosh! I had this coming before, but I didn't know how to work with it, and it's the love. We are made of love, that's no doubt. But this time it happened something interesting, because I was in the Facebook on the groups, I was helping and I was sharing posts and stuff, and all this began because I was elaborating in a new post, and I just put all my love on this post. I didn't just let it basic, I just put all my love there, and I was even sharing with Petya. And it was very, very nice, because when I was doing this, my heart chakra was getting bigger and bigger. And then I was telling her like, oh, it's not gonna fit in the house or something.
You are flowing with love. You still are.
Yes, but on that moment, it almost made me anxious because of so much love. I didn't know how to channel it or funnel it, or direct it to something else. And I had a sensation afterwards, because I told her, and I said, hey Petya, not Petya, we call each other Sorcy, Booby, something like this. Booby, how can I do? Because the love is so strong, and you told me, you remember still?
Yes, I told you to...
It's better for you to say, it's nice.
I said go and try to channel it using the Choose Healing channel, because when you have the heart open so much, you can technically tap into any type of vibration you would like. You can go see previous lives, future, whatever you would like, because you are in the infinite.
Yes, and fear makes you heavy, and nearby heavier vibrations, lower vibrations, and love makes you lighter.
Yeah.
Which means you can tap into the highest vibrations. That's so basic, so easy to know, but the experience is very clear and strong. So what happened? I went to the room, I lied down, and I began, just before I began to tap into the Choose energy, my soul told me that, so it's like this, because this event will actually be to hold on to this light, to hold as much as possible, but I didn't really knew where to hold the light, like where, and it is in the heart, because just like Petya said, Booby said, I don't know if she said in the video about the event that it will touch the heart. You said?
I said that it's actually the highest pure vibration of love coming, which is approaching us.
And so this, you have to hold the light on your heart. But if you have a very small heart, which means, let me explain, like, if you're...
As in terms of maybe like a heart chakra.
Yes, heart chakra, yes. And if you're not like practicing love, or if you are constantly on the sad vibration, or all this stuff, it means that you will have, let's say, just to explain on this video, a small heart in terms of, when you are. So you might not be able to hold on this light, because you have been avoiding all your life to upgrade your heart, to get your heart super big, sometimes. And you get this sensation when you are watching movies, let's say, a movie in which the character saves the nation or whatever, it makes you feel, oh, so cool. So your heart is getting bigger.
You just want to feel, wow, so
Yes,
beautiful.
yes. Or when you see a baby, a child, and it kisses you here, or you are playing and your heart, you know, and it vanishes when some dramatic experience happens, like, you know, an accident or some adult thing happening, not child, you know, you understand. So when I was there, I had such a big heart, and my soul told me this big heart is needed, or even bigger if you can, you know, take off all your limits that you have on your mind and just let the heart expand as much as you can and become this heart, because the light will need this much space to stay there. Oh my God, it's very powerful. And we never know if we need to hold on the light for 1 day or 1 hour. We don't know the moment, how it is.
I think what will happen, from what I felt, that it's just going to infuse into us and just keep on expanding us on and on. Like there will be no time limits. Yeah. And the way you were saying it, from what I experienced back then in the vision, if you didn't watch the video about my vision on the event, you can take a look. It's quite interesting. I think what will happen is the people that have reached this state, what you experienced yesterday, of expanding the heart, they will take the energy very lightly, and for them the experience will be very beautiful. But if you didn't manage to expand your heart chakra, if you're still keeping a lot of blockages, especially there, the light will do that for you, and it will be quite painful, because it will be like a sudden shock for your energy field. As if you have worked it out beforehand, it will be very light and very beautiful energy. And this is where the difference comes in experiencing the same vibration. For some, it will be super high and light and beautiful and amazing, and for others it will be a little bit of a painful experience. And I suppose that this is where the difference comes from when I was looking into the different continents and places, how it will be perceived in the different areas of the world. But it doesn't mean that if you're living in a place where it will be taken more difficult, that you will experience it difficult. It all depends on your own expansion and your own flow of the energy, of your own energy field.
And I just realized something about the marijuana when in my previous life, on this life, but something that doesn't resonate anymore. It's already previous life, like 4 years ago or something, or 5. It happened that when beings smoke, they intake the marijuana, it actually expands their chakras, but just momentarily, temporarily. That's why there's many beings who want just to exit this world. But let me tell you that this is not working. This is just like a hack to your system, and it disturbs quite a bit, and it makes you in a way disturbed, because one day we went to the iridologist, yeah. to look for the eye, and she said, do you take sweet drugs? And I said, sweet drugs? What do you mean? Like marijuana or something? You know, how do you know? Because you're...
But that had already passed. It was
yes,
already
yeah.
like
It was
3 years after.
Yeah, something
3 or
like
4
this.
years
Yes.
afterwards.
Yeah, and she saw that it was not perfectly round. It was like this.
The pupil.
My pupil. So this means that it really affects your inner system, because we are supposed to be relaxed and in peace without anything pushing us. And I really pushed myself hard, not in terms of just getting high and that's it, but spiritually high, because I was aiming for spirituality on that time. And I really channeled all the marijuana power inside every chakra, and it over expanded. So I think
I think
I just needed to say this because there's many beings who want to exit.
Absolutely.
Because of
I
this.
think with such experiences, what happens is, just like you said it perfectly, it contracts, it expands, and then it shrinks, expands, shrinks, and keeps on going constantly. And this actually is not a healthy way of being, energy-wise. Because what we are aiming here is to expand on a permanent basis, not to expand and contract constantly. The energy is working a little bit more different than a heart, for example, which keeps on doing this motion. But with the energy, we are aiming a state of permanent bliss and happiness and joy and love, which is the highest vibration. That's what we need actually to stay constantly connected with the divine source and to receive the messages.
A lot of love. And I have a very big advice, in fact, to give to the event and the love and all this stuff. So it's actually when you have this moment of finally practicing their love every single day. I think there is something you are just not aware, and it can be anywhere. It can be on your Facebook, it can be on your walk, it can be with an interaction with another being, it can be with everything. And as you notice this, just go 100% or more than 100%,
right.
Be more than 100%, forget everything around you, your mind, everything. Practice. For example, I'm going to give an example. I was helping and I was posting on the Facebook this. I just went 100%, more than 100%, 1000. I really removed all the boundaries of there's not much time. I don't need to go so deep into this post, or it doesn't matter. Your heart is guiding you. Just go with it. You will feel like
follow your intuition.
Yeah, you will feel like, wow, I did a very good service, but you can do even more. So if you do even more, you will reach a point, it will almost like, hey, my love is too strong, too much. And this too much is because you are very well working on yourself and you have reached your previous limit. Now you are overlapping your limits and you are going even further. So you have to feel this limit. Everyone has a tiny limit, somewhere there.
That's reminding me, remember the other day, in the morning, right after I woke up, I shared with you a dream, which actually was a very clear message from our higher self, actually, because we are twin flames and we share the same higher self. So the message was so clear, and it was, just stay in the highest of the love vibration, like constantly. And when you reach this state, of course it takes some time to reach it by working on ourselves, but when we reach this state, we are able to manifest absolutely everything in life. Whatever you think of, it will appear straight away in your life. And achieving this state involves not caring, as crazy as it sounds, but not caring about anything around you, just working on yourself. So you don't want to think about the others, because everyone has their own path, everyone has their own journey in this life, right?
Yes.
we need to follow ours, so just follow your own. I know it can be hard sometimes. We want to help everyone, our loved ones, our parents, our family, everyone, but maybe some of them, they just don't want to follow this journey, but you do, so go with it. Don't stay backwards thrown by people who you love just because you love them, and you cannot 100% work on yourself. So just go for it. You will see amazing results.
Another thing about the love is you don't need to push yourself. Once again, it's love means letting go and relaxing and peaceful. Everything peaceful. you are helping beings like this. You are not helping beings like this, neither with anxiousness or worry. None of them. Just peace. Just eternal peace. Like that's why I just did one video of Tai Chi, but that's why I love Tai Chi, because it really makes you peaceful. Like it's amazing. It's amazing. I want to do more of these. Okay.
Actually, when we are working on ourselves, there are many people who come to us and they ask how I can help my partner come into the same vibration, or my father, my mother. Don't help them. Let them do their journey, but work fully on yourself.
Yes.
And actually, when you work on yourself, you are working on them as well. You will see the results, maybe a little bit delayed, but you will have much more results when you are working on purely yourself. They will just want to follow you because they just feel this high vibration of love, and it's so pure and it's so beautiful that everyone just wants to tap into it. We experienced it so many times. Yeah.
Yes, and this is very important what she's saying, because especially the parents, they have this thing of it doesn't matter the self, what matters is the others and my children. But listen, it's not thinking about yourself, it is working on yourself. It's different. It's not like me. It's like okay, did I give the proper love to myself? Why am I doing this? I have to question to my soul, so it gives me the answer and I work on it, you know. And you can still help others and help yourself at the same time, no problem. Just go with the pace. It's very easy.
Technically, when we are working on ourselves, we are working on the collective, and this is what we want to achieve.
Yes, because this event, I have a sensation that it's actually 51% of beings are awakened enough, so it takes the whole Earth into a new level. So even if it's not in this year, it's next year. It's okay. We are very close. We are getting so many beings awakened, and we have been forgotten that. And what about the mass as well? It's okay, because we are the peaceful army, which doesn't attack, doesn't defend. It's just is. So the more we are, yes, the more we are in love, the less will happen of low vibration experiences and all this. And once the event comes, it will wipe clean all this.
Absolutely.
It will be like pook. But this book is exactly what we are speaking here. It's the don't wait for it, do something now. Go with the flow. That's it.
We're infinitely grateful for all of you, and we are actually, what we are doing here is we are building up a family of the
Yes.
same vibration. So if you resonate with our messages, please do subscribe and like this video, because when you're actually putting a like, you are helping this video to reach much more people.
Yes.
So let's do that. Let's work on the collective.
And if you have any question, comment down below. We are very happy to reply. It's gonna be something.
Absolutely.
And share this love.
You can connect with us through Instagram, Facebook.
Yes.
Namaste.
May the love of the highest vibration be upon your beings. Até já.
Namaste, beautiful souls.
Namaste.